Want to unlock the secret to turning her on instantly? It's simpler than you think. Hi, I'm Jake Slater. Stick around, and I'll reveal the 5 key spots that will leave her craving your touch.
Touch it. No, not my boob. Here.
Ever wonder how to touch a woman in a way that truly excites her? Curious about which spots drive her wild with desire? What if I told you there are 5 key places to touch that can instantly spark attraction? By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how and where to touch a woman to ignite her passion. These tips can help you create a bond that's both physical and deeply emotional.
What is it about you that drives me wild with passion and desire?
Most people only focus on the obvious, but there's more to it than meets the eye. Mastering these 5 spots will give you an edge like never before.
The first spot might surprise you: her neck. The skin here is incredibly sensitive, and a gentle touch can send shivers down her spine. Slowly brushing your fingers or lips along her neck creates an intimate connection. This area is often underestimated, but it's incredibly powerful. When done right, it can elevate her anticipation. The neck is a pathway to deeper emotional and physical connection.
I did not see that coming.
Touching her neck can also make her feel cherished and deeply connected to you. The warmth of your touch here signals affection and closeness. This isn't just about physical contact. It's about building a bond that resonates on a deeper level. The neck combines vulnerability with intimacy. A well-timed touch can change the mood in an instant. Here's a tip. Try gently caressing her neck while you're close, perhaps when whispering something sweet in her ear.
Her neck is where sensation meets seduction. Approach it with patience. Each touch should be deliberate. She'll be drawn into the moment from the very first contact.
The second spot is her lower back. This area is often overlooked, but it's sensitive to touch. Placing your hand here while guiding her or during a hug creates a strong sense of security and closeness. It's a subtle but impactful way to get closer without being too forward. This simple move can strengthen a connection that she'll feel deeply. The lower back is also tied to feelings of comfort and trust.
Put your right hand on my lower back, and your left hand holds my right hand.
Touching her lower back can also enhance trust, as it's a supportive and protective gesture. This area bridges physical contact with emotional closeness. It's a way to demonstrate care without overt gestures. A light touch here can be both reassuring and captivating. Done right, it leaves a lasting impression that's hard to forget. Try this tip. Place your hand on her lower back while walking together. It's a subtle but effective way to show you're there for her.
Her lower back is a hidden gem of intimacy. A gentle touch here isn't just physical. It speaks volumes about connection and trust. This is where you turn closeness into something memorable.
The third spot is her inner thigh. This area is highly sensitive, and a gentle touch here can quickly heighten the mood. By softly brushing your hand along her inner thigh, you're tapping into a zone that's connected to her deepest desires. This touch can build intense anticipation, making her crave more. But remember, it's all about teasing, not rushing. The inner thigh is where excitement and tension perfectly converge.
But you know, so much of the thrill is in the anticipation.
The inner thigh is where desire and restraint come together. Touching here can be playful, yet suggestive of something deeper. It's about crafting an experience that builds up gradually. The key is to be gentle, letting the anticipation naturally intensify. A touch here sparks curiosity and leaves her wanting to explore more. Here's a tip. Lightly graze her inner thigh when you're sitting close, but keep it brief to build the suspense.
Her inner thigh is the epicenter of anticipation. Move with precision. Each touch should feel intentional and electrifying. This is where you turn gentle gestures into something truly provocative.
The fourth spot is her ears. Whispering or lightly kissing her earlobes can be incredibly stimulating. The ears are packed with nerve endings, making them extremely sensitive to touch and sound. A well-placed whisper or a gentle nibble can send waves of excitement through her body. It's a direct way to stir her arousal, so use it wisely. The right words in the right tone can heighten the experience even further.
Leroy, couldn't you just hold me in your arms and whisper sweet things in my ear?
Her ears are also deeply connected to her emotional state. A soft whisper can be both comforting and exciting, depending on your approach. It's a unique way to connect, blending sound with touch. This small gesture can make her feel an intimate bond with you. It's a subtle but powerful way to show your affection. Use this tip. Whisper something unexpected and sweet in her ear when you're in a quiet, intimate setting.
Her ears are an often overlooked hotspot. Whisper something unexpected. Your words can be as powerful as your touch. This is where you create intimacy that lingers long after the moment ends.
The fifth and final spot is her collarbone. The collarbone area is often underappreciated, but it's incredibly sensual. Light kisses or gentle touches along this area can create a deep sense of connection. This spot is perfect when you want to be close without being too forward. It's intimate yet subtle, and it's sure to leave her wanting more. A well-placed touch here can be surprisingly effective in sparking attraction.
And let's just say, it's a game changer.
The collarbone is a subtle way to build intimacy. Touching here shows that you're in tune with her body and feelings. It's a move that's understated, but can still have a powerful effect. This area lets you be affectionate without overwhelming her. A light kiss or caress here can make her feel desired in a way that's gentle yet impactful. Another tip: when you're close, try tracing her collarbone lightly with your fingertips to create a subtle but powerful connection.
Her collarbone is where subtlety meets sensuality. A delicate touch here signals understanding and desire. It's about creating a connection that's both tender and deeply meaningful.
I think he was just trying to make a connection with me.
Don't stick to just one. Combine them to create an experience she won't forget. This approach isn't just about touch. It's about mastering the art of connection.
By understanding and using these 5 strategic spots, you can transform a simple touch into something unforgettable. It's not just about where you touch, but how you do it. When done right, each of these touches can lead to a profound connection and desire. The key is patience and intentionality, knowing that every touch brings you closer to turning her on. This approach will leave a lasting impression and deepen your bond.
And that's how it's done.
Each of these spots offers a unique way to bond with her. Touching her in the right place with the right intention can deepen your connection. It's about creating a bond that's both physical and emotional. When you touch her thoughtfully, it shows how much you care. The effort you put into learning and applying these tips will not go unnoticed. Practice these touches in a way that feels natural and genuine to strengthen the connection over time.
Mastering these spots is more than just technique. It's about connecting with her. Approach each touch with confidence and use what you've learned today to create moments that resonate.
Yeah, I think I got it.
If you have a question about female psychology or how to touch appropriately, leave it in the comments and I'll answer it. I'm Jake Slater. Thanks for watching Psychology for Relationships.